Hey everyone, this is Chris,
And I'm Rob.
and we're here with CR Game Room's live stream on Wednesday. You know, doing the thing with the thing and the thing.
Doing so many things.
Yeah. How you doing
Well,
this week,
just a
Robert?
couple of things. I'm doing good. It's a pretty good. Yeah,
Are you feeling
doing good.
better?
Kind of tired.
Yeah.
I am feeling better. Yesterday I was down with the sickness, but not in a good way. In a bad way.
Oh man.
But I feel better now.
That's good. That's good.
Thanks for asking.
Hey, no problem.
That's what friends are for.
Do
I think
good
that's why they
times.
wrote the song.
Yeah, exactly why. All right. So
All right, everybody, let's all sing along to "That's What Friends Are For the next hour. We'll put it on repeat, and we'll just
yeah,
do that.
exactly.
How about that?
Flip it down and reverse it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So this is kind of like a free for all this week. We're just doing anything.
whatever our heart desires,
Oh my god. No, you
which is
just did.
probably sleep. Let's just take a nap.
Yeah, we're just gonna, everyone just watch us take a nap. Is that okay? I think that's okay.
Don't they have like YouTube channels where people do that? They just listen to
ASMR.
people do things. Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, that's so weird. We're not doing that. I don't
No,
want to do that.
I'll go get some M&Ms and y'all can just listen to me eat M&Ms.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's not M&M sound, right? Or is that chips?
I don't know. I think you're just making stuff up now.
I don't know. Everybody knows you don't make noise when you eat. Science, right?
Unless you do, then yeah. All right.
Whoa, mind blown.
Whoa. Whoa. All right.
All right, what do you want to tackle first, my friend? What are you doing? You're up to something over there.
I'm just making sure everything's posted, so that's all it is.
Oh, okay, you're looking up because that's where it all is.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. So we put together a video.
We did.
It's kind of good, kind of terrible, but it's us. So
It's our best video yet, honestly,
yeah.
based on the numbers.
Yeah. You are
It's our
not
best
wrong.
one ever.
Oh man, I think it's the best I've done on editing on any of the videos.
You did really well. Hey,
Yeah.
Mel.
What's up, Mel? How's it going?
I know Mel put it. Did you put your comment in on the giveaway video, Mel?
Mel is subscribed, so there's that.
Yeah.
So that was a thing that we've been putting together for. It took us like 5 days to actually like after writing it down, doing the script and doing everything and just putting it out. It was like 5 to 6 days start to finish, right?
It was mostly, I think, my fault for procrastinating on sending you the video. I did the video, I sped it up, and then I just held on to it for a little while and didn't tell Chris. I put it on our OneDrive. Well, I put it on my OneDrive and forgot to share it.
Didn't share it at all.
Hey, it happens. Sometimes you put things on your OneDrive and you forget about it.
Yeah.
Until someone says, "Hey, jackass, where's that video that you said you were gonna do?" Oh, you mean the one on my OneDrive that I didn't share with you? Let me get that for you real quick. So yeah.
I really overall enjoyed doing it though. It was I really want to do more of those type of things where we script it and just go.
Yeah, script it and ripped it.
Because half the stuff on there we kind of ad libbed a little bit, and then like we would mess up on a take, and then
oh my God.
I was the worst. If we ever release the bloopers, you will hear me say, "It's always me. It's always me," because it really was always me.
It's always me.
Yeah. But I would say that was pretty enjoyable. I would like to do that again. That's kind of what I want to do.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, let's just go nuts. Let's take a little bit less time than 3 weeks to get out a scripted video, though.
Oh man, that's like the perfect little area. You got your 1 day and your 6 months, 3 weeks. That's like the sweet spot, right?
That's where we work. That's where we work.
We're always in that little general area.
Yeah, we'll call it the hot pocket area.
The hot pocket.
Oh man.
Ooh, I kind of want a hot pocket now. Philly cheesesteak's my favorite, by the way. if anyone wants to send us hot pockets. I don't,
Let's not. No. No, we don't need hot pockets.
don't even put it in, like in a refrigerator safe thing. Just send it in the mail. I think it'll be hilarious to get a spoiled hot pocket.
Only you would think that.
Ooh, what's the ew? Yeah, someone actually sent me a hot pocket.
You're like, I asked for this.
That kind soul sent me some hot pockets. But yeah, the video is out and it's fantastic. Chris did a great job.
We had planned on having it go live 6:00 today, but Robert's cousin or friend or whatever.
My cousin, yeah, actually. So I used my Instagram. I don't know. I don't like throwing on my Instagram because I feel like it's kind of cheap. But I have an actual Instagram page that I do all my arts on, and I threw up our picture, the one that we have of us doing fisticuffs, that old chestnut. I threw it up there and said we were having a giveaway, and my cousin, who has a website, said, "Hey man, what's the information? I'll put it on my website here." So I was like, "Hell yeah, thanks, cuz." It's actually Rocket Whistle Tattoo Company. Is what his website is, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty cool.
We gave him the giveaway video with the intention of him putting it live today at 6:00, and then he went ahead and put it up, and so we're like, let's just do it.
Yeah, the actual website is rocketwhistletees.com, like t-shirt, Tees. So www.rocketwhistletees.com is where he put it up there. So appreciate you, my cousin Adam. Thank you for doing that for us. Really appreciate it.
You have like so many cousins. I think I think I might be a cousin of yours in some way.
You might be. I don't know. We're Hispanic. We've been in Texas for generations, so it's possible.
Well, I was originally from Nebraska, so I don't know. There's a lot of Hispanics up there.
You might be a corn.
I might be a corn. Like the band?
Yeah, like just a giant ear of corn.
Oh my god, so ridiculous. So basically, everyone, the video's in the description in this video. We'll be putting it in all of our video descriptions until the contest is over. And when is the contest over, Robert? Do you have that calendar?
1 moment, please. I didn't write it down.
Neither did I. It's not in the video. It's in the description of the video.
It's in the description of the video. We are so organized here, guys. It's part of the fun. You know.
Yeah. We're so quirky.
So quirky.
We're very offbeat, guys.
All right. Wow. We got a lot of views on. All right. So the video, the last day to enter is November 27th.
Yeah, we just wanted to give people enough. Yeah, we wanted to give people enough time to like view it and enter it. And I was thinking like the 2 weeks from the day of the video went out, but then Robert's like, "That's Thanksgiving," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't realize that."
Chris is bad at time.
I'm bad at days, dude, because I don't have to. I stay at home and work, so I just lose track of everything. I'm like Eminem over here. I just lose myself in the moment.
That's what you do. That's a fact. That's
very
a fact, Jack.
Very factual.
Yes.
So
do you want to go through like how everyone can win? I have the description in front of me.
They could watch the video too.
They can watch the video, but we're already here.
All right, go ahead.
All right. First and foremost, you must be a subscriber. Second, like the video.
Like all of our videos.
Like all of our videos. We really appreciate it. Not required, but appreciate it. You like that little lean in?
Yeah. It only approached my personal space a little bit, not fully.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
The meme guy with that hula hoop around him. 30. Leave a comment on the video with anything your heart desires.
And people have.
And people have. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm
truly anything goes. You're gonna make me repeat all the BS that we put in the video.
Truly follow your dreams. That was totally ad lib, and you can tell.
It was ad lib the first time, but on the 10th take, it was no longer ad libs anymore.
That's true. Yeah. And then again, the last date is going to be November the 27th, and we'll hold the drawing on the 28th. So we have all day to compile all the names and throw them into the generator on the stream, and we'll pick our winners. We're going to do the names. The prizes will be given out in the order that the names are drawn. Mm-hmm. So if you're first, you get first pick of the 4 prizes. One of which is that Wonder Woman. Which is
I thought you said one of bitch.
I did, I think. So this is the Wonder Woman card. It's fantastic. You know, it's in this nice, classy, hard top loader, upper deck.
Not to be confused with an upper decker that you could leave at Robert's house if you ever go over there.
Oh, please never leave an upper decker. I don't think my brother will appreciate that at all.
He might beat the crap out of whoever does it.
Yeah. I can just hear him. What the hell? Oh my god. But yeah, so that's basically it, guys. That is how you win said prizes. And we are giving away the WKO Alt Art Dwarf Wizard, the 2-team deluxe box. There it is right there. That thing is awesome.
Yeah.
You hold 2 teams in there with all the dice, sidekicks, and your action dice in that bad boy. There goes the Alt Art Dwarf Wizard. That thing is amazing. I wish I could have it, but we're giving it to you.
You can't have it.
People. And then we have the Superman Wonder Woman starter set that we've been holding on for quite a while. It took us a little bit longer to get to 100 than we thought it would, but we got there. And,
I don't know. I think it took I'm really surprised with how quickly. I was expecting a year for us to get to 100 subscribers. Honestly,
wow.
I
don't know. I have no frame of reference for getting YouTube subscribers.
Yeah, we did it in our first day on YouTube was February the 28th or something like that.
I thought it was the 21st, the day after my birthday.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
There you go.
So February 21st to like 3 weeks ago. So that's pretty good, honestly.
That's math. Hold on.
That's meth.
8 months.
Yeah.
Yours turning. Could you see the steam coming out?
I like the look of pleasure that you got in yeah, I got it.
8 months. Nailed it. But yeah, so that's awesome. We appreciate everybody. It's really great. I'm excited. Really excited about it.
We've had quite a few responses too from just that video that it's been nuts.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yep. So
I feel awkward talking about it, honestly.
Yeah, it feels weird.
What am I supposed to do with my hands?
If you don't chew Big Red.
Let's just stop.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say the whole line. But yeah, please enter. It's super exciting for us. Like I said, we wanted to do a giveaway for a while, and I'm glad we were able to do it. So please enter. I want everybody to win. Unfortunately, only 4 people can win. So yeah, enter.
My wife's even commented in there.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if she's eligible though.
We didn't set any eligibility rules. We've commented in it, so we might win it.
We might win it ourselves. Everyone from the channel is going to enter and win. No, that's not true. I will forego my prize if I do end up in the random generator. Which don't even put my name in the generator. It's not cool, man.
Am I going to be that that person that takes off their name, or am I going to leave my name in? Just to be fair. No, I'll take my
wild card. Yeah. That's a wild card.
Oh man.
That was the thing that happened, guys. We hit 100, and it's awesome. Fun times. I wish everybody could be here to talk about it. Joe and Ben and Ryan, they've been very intricate.
Yeah, intricate in doing everything.
Yeah, and integral pieces to the channel. They have a lot of knowledge in the game, which has really helped us out because if you pay attention to me, I don't pay attention to the game that much. I just like playing it. I might have like this genius moment where I make a good team and then, it's not even that great. But for me, I'm just like, I'm just having fun. I'm just having a good time. Yeah.
I think since
Um,
we've made the channel, you've started worrying about bag management and making sure things like that. Before that, in how many years had you played?
to Age of Ultron is when I started.
Okay.
So
From
yeah,
then till about like 6 months
that
ago,
was
you didn't worry
horrible
about
at it.
bag management at all.
You know what's funny though?
What's
I
that?
used to win more when I didn't worry about it.
You played locally only, though. That's the thing.
That's true. I played locally, but there were some good people there, good players there.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I remember you beating the crap out of me like you were a high school senior and I was a fifth grader when I first started playing.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Should I get,
if you're not a senior, you're a loser. And then
yeah,
I tried to graduate. So
you did graduate. You did.
so
You were merely freshmen.
oh my god, you're just
For
full
the
of them
life of
today.
me, I can't remember.
Oh my god, no, you just
I don't
didn't.
even know the words to that song.
I'm
Anyways,
trying. You got my mind trying to think of that now.
I'm
What is
sorry. It's a bad song. I apologize to
Um,
everyone that had to hear that.
all right. So, um, yeah. What have we been doing this week besides doing the video and editing and all that shenanigans? What did you do this week, Robert? Besides edit with me and make?
Edit with me. Edit with me. I went to a bachelor party on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I fell asleep in my car.
You're getting too old for that crap.
I can't do it anymore, guys.
Yeah. Me and him were
Um,
talking like yesterday, and I was like, "Man, you're getting too old to like do that." He's like, "I'm getting too old to do it on Saturdays. I can do it on Fridays still."
do it on Friday still. I'll be good by Monday. I swear. But other than that, we've been getting into Magic. Is that where you were going with that, Mr. Chapstick?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my lips are so chapped. Hold on, let me do it the weirdest way.
Do it, and then you gotta do the. There you go. There you go. Fantastic.
So, one commander deck.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah. Second commander deck.
Oh my god, you got two of them?
Yeah.
Are those little refrigerators? Is there a soda in there?
Yeah. Hold on. God, that's so hard to
Use
open.
your muscles. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then
That's cool. Oh, the bottom pops out. That's pretty cool. That's nifty.
yeah. So we've kind of all been talking, and Joe kind of got us into Magic. You can blame him. Actually, Magic the Gathering Arena and Joe got us into Magic. Really?
Too.
Yeah. You could. That's not as cool.
It's not as cool. Look at like when I open it. Hold on.
It's freezing so bad. There it goes.
Is it?
Yeah, there it goes.
So mine doesn't do like yours. It's got this slant to it, which I think is a little inconvenient because now my cards are gonna fall forward and fall out. You see?
Yeah.
See that?
I don't think that's that bad, though.
It's not that bad. It's just not as cool as that one.
Well, you know.
And the bottom kind of does the same thing. I don't have any dice in there, but
Yeah.
it's a monolith deck case by Ultimate Guard, and it's sticky for some reason. It's weird. Oh, it's got glue or something. It's just weird. But yeah, we got into Magic and we bought all the guild kits. Well, I bought all the guild kits.
Yeah. So we've been enjoying it. We're thinking about actually getting together and recording a session of us just playing.
Stab myself.
Oh my god, playing some Commander against each other. Doing it live.
Wow, we are Commando.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, I thought we agreed on that. Okay, must have just been wishful thinking.
That was our private conversation with each other.
My bad.
But we're gonna be trying to doing stuff like that, and we're still doing Magic the Gathering Arena here and there. It's just, man, it's so much more fun to play Commander, honestly.
It really was. I've only played it once.
You played it twice.
I did play. Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I actually played it 4 times because at one time we played it 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah. So
So the first time we played Joe, he showed us how to play it because
with
he's like
a
our.
he's our
Go
sensei.
ahead.
He's our sensei.
Yeah, he's the magic guru in the group,
He brought the most
and
ridiculous freaking deck.
we're like, "Hey Joe, why don't we play so you can teach us how to play Magic because we never played it before. Teach us how to play Commander." He's like, "Okay, is that what you want?" And we're like, "Yeah,
Yeah!
teach us, Joe, teach us, show us the way."
Yay!
And we're like, "We do not know the way," and he
show
showed us the way.
show us the way. Um
Show me the way.
he
You know
brought
the way.
he brought a commander. It's one of the ones from the 2018 set, the what is that? It's a little girl basically commander. And her ultimate
All right.
ability switches everyone's characters on the field.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
That was
stupid.
ridiculous. And
For,
then like he had cards that would like put our cards, shuffle cards back into the deck or something like that, and
or he could
return cards to our hands. And
yeah. Well, I had the one that could return cards to your hands like a jerk.
what a jerk!
but but Joe was constantly doing stuff to make us like not do things, and then me and Rob were like, all right, we don't want to deal with this anymore. So we just full on go after Joe, and we're like
Yeah.
politicking to get rid of him. And then
And what did I do?
there's a stupid point in the game. Robert could have killed Joe, and Joe says, "Hey man, if you don't kill me this turn, I won't kill you next turn." Meanwhile, Robert has like 40 life, has no chance of dying. And Robert's like, "Well, I can't really attack Chris." So he ends the turn and was like, "Robert, you could have ended Joe right there and it's just been me and you." And then that was at like an hour. And then when did the game actually end, Robert?
It took about 2 hours to end, 2.5. But well, you know, Joe was sounding very convincing that he was gonna do something really cool. It was not cool. I spared him, and he extended the game another hour.
No, you extended the game another hour and a half.
Did you end up winning that game?
Yes, I wound up winning that game.
Yeah. Mostly because I didn't care anymore.
It was all your fault.
Yeah.
And then me and Robert just played one-on-one commander, and Robert stomped a mud hole on me 2 times in a row. I couldn't get any card draw. And then the third game, it was a different story altogether.
He destroyed me.
I got literally everything I could do and more. It was awesome.
It was pretty bad.
So,
but yeah, Stephen, we're talking about anything and every way. So that happened earlier, and right now we're just talking about what we've been doing with Magic, and that's it.
Yeah.
Also, I have these crayon boxes for dice storage. I don't know, they're just here on my desk. I don't know. That's just something. Talk about that if you want to.
And so another thing that's going to be possibly going on that I'm kind of excited about is the Warhammer stuff possibly coming out next week? Question mark? So
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm pretty excited about that, and I can't wait to get it. But I'm wondering. I'm cautiously optimistic about it coming out next week on the 14th.
Me too. I submitted my order and didn't get back when I submitted it, so I'm kind of worried that it didn't get submitted, but I think it's still coming. Yeah. I'm not sure.
I got confirmation of mine like 3 times. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the shop on Saturday, and I'm gonna try to talk to the owner and see if he was able to get that in.
You should.
So hopefully,
you should call him before then because he needs more time than just like 4 days.
Well, I called today, but the guy was just like, "I'm pretty sure he ordered it if it's Dice Masters," and I'm like,
"Thanks for the reassurance."
Pretty sure, yeah. So might have to end up going somewhere else because I will go somewhere else and buy it. I'll drive all the way to Frisco if I have to. Which, if people aren't familiar with the area, for me to get to Frisco, it's about an hour and a half. I'll do it.
For me, it's pretty far too. To go and hang out over where Robert is, it takes about an hour, and if traffic on Saturdays, like it usually is, hour and a half. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've been getting over to your house in an hour or less.
It's not that long, I don't think.
Yeah. That one time I got to the GameStop or the game store in like 35 minutes.
Jesus.
I was like, I didn't want to miss the draft. I drove my ass off, and it was like a Thor draft or something like that.
Oh, trying to get that shiny investigation.
Yeah, didn't get it.
Or that super rare Malekith.
Oh, I traded for that during that session.
Yeah, you did. Ugh. So jelly. I still don't have that card.
It's not that big a deal anymore.
Hashtag just saying, if anyone has one. I got like 6 super rares just sitting around doing nothing. They're all what if characters, and none of them are good.
Yeah.
So,
I'm in East Fort Worth, and Robert's in the OC.
No, I'm in Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie.
Off the 20.
Your parents on the OC, aren't they?
My parents are in the OC.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's Oak Cliff for.
That's Oak Cliff.
Yeah, they had a show about it.
Wait,
the OC.
There was a show. Nope, definitely not. It might have been on Cops every once in a while, but it was not its own TV show.
Oh man,
see that.
But yeah, well, if we get that on Wednesday next week, I don't know. I'm debating whether I want to go live right away and just like do the unboxing, or if I want to wait till the live stream. I think, Robert, you kind of want to wait till the live stream for me to show any of it, right?
I mean, you can do it if you want to. It's fine, because like I said, if I have to go to different places, it's going to take me a while. So,
but you should be back for the live stream, right?
One would hope.
And then we might even play a game next week of 40K if we have it.
What?
I think that would be super fun and interesting.
I think so too.
So I that's always the funnest thing, is just playing games out of it, but it's mostly learning the cards, and you do that by drafting. I've tried not to watch any spoiler stuff. I've watched some of Steven's, DM Ramada. He's in the chat. I've watched some of his. I just watched the surface stuff of the cards. I'm not trying to put the cards together for combos, because I want to try to do that on my own. I don't want to be influenced on other people's combos, because I don't know. I think I have some terrible combos that people don't like, but I personally like them, and I think they could be exploited if you do it right.
For sure.
So I'm a curmudgeon that way. And I think Four Horsemen Comics put out a spoiler today, but it was Truby just talking about. Yeah, Truby was just talking about a combo that he thought of for the set.
Oh, I like combos.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the pretzel pepperoni ones.
So good. How about the pretzel, M&M, and something else salty combination, that trail mix type thing that comes in a cylinder type thing? Oh my god, you don't know what I'm talking about? They sell them at like gas stations or whatever, so if you're traveling a lot, you pick those up.
Gasoline. You're thinking of gasoline.
No, I'm not thinking of gasoline. That's awkward.
Oh, okay.
I only drink gasoline on Sundays when the alcohol store is gone.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. Sorry, we're off the rails a little bit. Just a little bit.
PvP. Yep, just having some fun, guys.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
So, is there anything you guys want to talk about? Because, I mean, we kind of just got a lot of stuff out for ourselves this week, and we just want to hang out with everyone.
PvP, I don't know if you've commented on it. We have a giveaway.
He has. PvP has. Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for doing that.
DM Armada has.
I
pretty much know everyone that has commented, even my wife. I have commented. Nice. You have commented, yeah.
I did comment on it.
Yeah.
What a ride.
Mine was. It only took us 3 weeks. It only took 3 weeks. That's nothing. I don't know what they're talking about.
3 weeks. Man, that's nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Favorite card in the new set? I've been just trying to just do the surface stuff. I haven't really tried to go in depth on the cards yet. I'm waiting till I get them in my hands personally.
My favorite card is Steven's favorite card.
Good call.
I don't know any of the cards. Is it the one, the war? What is it? I want to say it's War Cry or something like that. I don't know, where you get to draw sidekicks and field them. Is that?
That one. That one's a really good card.
That sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. But I don't really know any of the other cards. I remember when they first started spoiling them, we kind of got excited and started looking at the cards. Like, oh, these cards are out. Let's talk about them. And then kind of just like, I don't want to keep talking about them because I'm not going to be excited about them. And then it took like a year for them to come out, and I forgot about all the cards. So,
Yeah.
Instant War,
Yeah, I'm kind of
that's the
excited
one.
about Instant War. That seems like it'll be good. Could be wrong, but Oh,
Probably we're wrong a lot.
yeah.
I
I
know I'm
mean,
wrong a lot. Yeah, I saw that WizKids put out like all of them on one page when they were talking about the delay for Worlds,
yeah.
which is crazy because I never read any of those things, and I actually went and read that thing. I was like, oh, interesting.
I think
Sounds
it's kind
fun.
of messed up on that you can't qualify to get into Worlds with any of those cards, but you can play the Worlds with that card with any of those cards. That seems I don't know.
Seems weird. When are the qualifiers? Like
Uh,
the day before?
I mean, you know how it goes at those events. It's like a few days leading up to it, and then the start of the actual event. There's like another one because the actual Worlds I think is on Saturday or Sunday, and then it starts like on Thursday. So
Yeah. Oh, Steven asked us what's a keyword you wish existed. It's a
hmm,
good question. I
flying.
feel like I have some of these somewhere flying.
Yeah, the way it exists in Magic, because we've been playing a lot of Magic, but like anything that makes anything unblockable, like any of those keywords for that would be ambush. Oh, ambush would be good.
I don't know what
Oh,
ambush does.
or convoke, which is kind of like fabricate in Dice Masters.
Mm, by tapping stuff.
Yeah, but except for you
Mm.
kill it in Dice Masters, or yeah, you KO it in Dice Masters to pay for it.
So I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So I kind of wish that they did something better with fusion. Like that's something that I would like. Just call it fusion or polymerization, something like that, where you can actually merge your two dice together, kind of like basically fabrication. You can knock them out, and you can bring out the monster into the field, straight to the field. I think that'd be great.
In making the stats kind of mixed together in a like if there's a high one and a low one, it doesn't necessarily just add the stats together. It kind of just does the average. You think?
Or just no, I mean like in Yu-Gi-Oh, you have like we have Gaia the Fierce Knight, and we have Curse of Dragon. In the there's an actual card called Gaia the Dragon Warrior. I think it's a fusion card. So
Mm-hmm.
when you fuse those two together, you get Gaia the Dragon Champion. He'd come out and just be super buff. You know what I mean? He'll have a special ability. I think that'd be really cool.
That would be interesting to have have stuff off to the side that it's not necessarily in the game that you can kind of bring in
Ooh,
if you
a
fuse things
fusion
together.
deck like
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. That would be
Ooh,
interesting.
that would be crazy.
Yeah. Well, in Magic, there's this card that you cast it, and you can pick a card that's not in the current game, and it basically means your sideboard. If Dice Masters had a sideboard, that would be freaking awesome, because you bring in a bomb and just play that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing. Like bring in overcrushing, double overcrushing Thanos. Like
Oh
your
God.
opponent didn't think you had to worry about that, and then oh no, he just brought it in. Uh.
You know what would be cool? And I know this is kind of off from the keyword, but if we're talking about wishes here, Yu-Gi-Oh has a card, or it had a card. I don't know if it still does anymore. Magic Cylinders, where if you do an attack, you basically can redirect the attack back to your opponent. I think that'd be awesome. That needs to be in the game somewhere.
Hmm. So you like when someone attacks, you can redirect the attack back to someone else.
Yeah, back to the opponent. So like, if you attack with the something that's unblockable, okay,
Mhm.
well I activate my trap. Magic Cylinders is just gonna go straight back to your face.
I think that would just slow down the game a lot,
That'd
though.
be fantastic. You get one. It's a super rare. One die.
Oh my god.
I
Um,
mean, that's ridiculous.
I would like to see more people playing Mastermind. Honestly, I
You
I
really like
I
Mastermind.
love Mastermind. Well, I like Commander. You like Commander too. I think if you played Mastermind, you would really like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. I would. I like Marvel Legendary, which is kind of the feeling that I get from Mastermind.
hmm
So I like that game. I figure I like that. I just haven't had time to sit down and actually create a deck. So I might do that this weekend. Maybe. Maybe. That's a solid maybe. Okay.
A
Put a pin
solid
in it.
maybe from Robert is the same as probably not.
Remember that, folks.
So getting to the Saturday night game night, haven't had anyone show up the last 2 weeks, and Tanner showed up, but he didn't have anything built for Mastermind, and that's what the theme was that week or last week was Mastermind. Talked to him for a little bit. Tanner's a guy that me and Robert play with all the time, or not all the time, but play. And he's a good guy, and yeah, he was excited about the format, and I showed him how it worked a little bit, and he's like, "Oh man, that's really awesome." It's like, yeah, I know, I really want to get this thing going, but the more I think about it, it's just too hard to get stuff going on Saturday. Everyone told me about that it's going to be really hard to do anything on Saturday. I'm going to still try to do it, so if anyone shows up and wants to play, I will be there waiting for you with open arms.
Oh, well, are we doing it this Saturday?
Yes.
Or are you going to be busy? Okay.
I do it every Saturday.
I will possibly be there.
Oh my god.
Solid maybe right now.
Solid. Oh my god, we've already gone over this.
No, honestly, I don't have anything planned Saturday, so I will probably be there.
I would like to help. I want to help you make a Mastermind team, and that way you can just have it.
Take out all my dice.
You don't have to change anything in it. You just have it out.
Mm.
Because I think the problem is
all commons, uncommons out of my extra stuff, so I don't have to touch any of my collection.
You're so ridiculous. But I really think once you get it out and have it just set aside as a like in your little box for your command for your Mastermind set, I think you won't have a problem playing it. And once you make a solid team, you're good. Like my King Black Bolt team is a solid team.
Can I put it in one of these boxes?
Yes, most likely. As long as 42 cards will fit in there.
That was the selling point. You sold me.
All right.
Good job.
We did it. We did it, YouTube.
YouTube can end now. All YouTube is over. It happened.
So beyond that, this Saturday, I don't know. I think it's going to just be a free for all for whoever wants to show. I'm probably going to make a Golden Age team, a modern team, a global escalation team, and just have my team just standing by my Mastermind team. And if someone wants to play a commander, Magic the Gathering commander, we are definitely down for that. That's something we're enjoying right now.
I'm not good at it, but I will play.
And man, some things that I've seen from other games that I think would be kind of stupid but funny is have a card where you play another game of Dice Masters to determine a special thing of what goes on. In most of those games, that specific card is banned, so people tend to not play it or can play it. So it's just it would be kind of funny. There's a little sub game. That's so stupid. So your fusion thing is kind of interesting. I think people would go for that.
I think so. I had an idea. I guess I didn't put it on my new computer yet. I keep saying new computer. I've been having this computer for like a few months already, and I haven't transferred anything over.
And we figured out how to edit stuff that you were like, oh, I can't drop that old one because editing on that, I have to do this. And we figured out that.
Yeah, for sure. So I have a list of cards that I created for Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of them are a little wordy, but they're Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of want to see if somebody can help me make these cards. Put it in the little card generator. I don't know how to do it. I've tried and I failed. I don't have the patience for it. But I had some ideas for some stuff. It's basically, if you follow the anime or the manga, it revolves around Duelist Kingdom, which is the very first big tournament that Yugi went to save his grandpa, and when he was using Exodia. And so I had some ideas for some monsters that are currently in the set. So We don't have to go searching for dice. We could just keep using the same dice.
So let me get this straight. Yugi just goes around playing in the tournament, and he has that stupid Exodia deck and just stomps a mud hole in everyone.
Well, that's the thing. Like he did, but then when he was on the way to Duelist Kingdom, what was it? Weevil Underwood threw his Exodia cards out the window of the boat.
Oh,
He didn't have them no more, so he had to start using the Dark Magician.
man. So he actually learned how to
That's right.
play.
I think that's if I remember. The Exodia deck was his grandpa's deck, I think.
That's such a BS deck, honestly. Oh, I've got all these cards in my hand. That's so stupid.
But yeah, so I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters or 6 cards that I have kind of typed up. That I had that I really wanted to try to create a whole set for each character. Like I have a list of all the characters in all of their decks, and I was just gonna take some cards from each one, maybe 2 per character, like their main cards, and try to create like a team set, kind of like how we get these little team sets now. And this would just be called the Duelist Kingdom team set. What are they called? What team packs?
Yeah, team
I don't
packs.
know why I keep calling it team sets for some reason. Team packs. But basically,
Because we've got the guild kits on Magic.
Oh, that's true.
There's too many things going on with card games for you right now.
Yeah. One of them doesn't really Kingdom because it has Jinzo, but Joey had Jinzo later on. So I just wanted to reuse Jinzo. I thought it was a good idea considering that we have traps in the games now. In the game with Dungeons and Dragons, and I thought it'd be really cool and have Jinzo just do something to negate continuous actions. That's kind of like where I was going with that. Either negate them or maybe he'll get power ups from him or something like that. I have them here. I don't want to read them all because I don't want to spoil them. But I want someone to help me make these cards.
I think one of the interesting things that it would be if Jinzo ignored the text, or when he's out there, he ignores the trap cards. So even when he gets fielded, he ignores them.
So like, I'll give you an example of one I have here. So it's called Jinzo. It's just Jinzo. 7 cost shield, max dice for master of traps. I threw in another there's a card called Jinzo 7 in Yu-Gi-Oh, which doesn't really have anything to do with Jinzo, but I figure it's Jinzo number 7. I wanted to utilize Suit Up. So basically it has Suit Up Jinzo number 7, so you can actually get Jinzo straight into the field by doing Suit Up with Jinzo number 7. So basically it says while Jinzo is active, your opponent cannot use action dice. Any continuous action dice in their field are negated and cannot be triggered. If there is a character die with a tune in the field, either player's Jinzo gains a tune. So I think that's a ridiculous card. Like it's a lot of text on it, but I think that would be really fun.
I remember when you first started making that, the Yanti cube was a big thing, and you're trying to think of things to counter it, and you're like, "Let me just make cards my own, and I'll counter it with that."
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. I think that would be that's interesting. It's just, man, that's a lot of work, honestly.
You think so? A 7 cost shield? I don't think that's a lot of work. That's a pretty strong ability.
Yeah.
If you think about it, they wouldn't be able to use action dice, and anything in the field can't be triggered.
But
so
it has
once he's
Suit Up.
fielded, it wouldn't trigger anything. Yeah, so Suit Up would be if you had something in the field already, you can just KO whatever you have and bring him directly into the field on level 2.
Yeah, it's just
that's how Suit Up works. So you don't have to buy the first die. You could just buy Jinzo if you wanted to. Suit Up's just there because the abilities that I have for Jinzo number 7 kind of help out. Like you kind of want Jinzo number 7 in the field until you get to Jinzo.
Yeah. And then he'd be a hard person to KO with that Yanti ability. They would have a hard time trying to KO him before they purchase dice.
The Jinzo die itself, I think, does have like 8, 6, or 7 defense, so he'd be hard to get rid of. There's ways to get rid of him.
You said that so out of order. 8, 6, or 7.
I don't remember. I said 8 first, but I don't think he's that high. That's why I went down to 6 or 7. Do you want to hear my other ideas for Jinzo?
Sure.
So my next Jinzo would be a 6-cost shield called Powered by Traps. He'd
Mm-hmm.
still have suit up number 7 or suit up for Jinzo number 7, and would say while Jinzo is active, Jinzo dice get +1/+1 for each action die in the field. If a trap die is in the field zone, Jinzo also gains Overcrush. What do you think about that?
So with
He's
that one,
powered by traps.
traps could be triggered.
True,
So
but he'd still get +1 for each action die in the field. But he would only get Overcrush if there's a trap die in the field. So you can have your continuous action sitting out there, your bat signals and stuff like that, but it would give him a buff.
yeah, I don't know. You know, I think it'd be really cool if you drew the characters that you wanted to put in there,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
then
that would be cool.
we all just like come up with ideas for what the text should be. But I think you
Mm.
drawing the cards would be half the fun of it. Like we could have we're just kind of having a riffing session of what we have
That's
and what
basically
we
what it is.
yeah.
Well, let me give you the last gist. I had three. There's 3 of each one of these cards.
Mm-hmm.
So the last one would be called Jinzo Death Trap. It'd be suit up with Jinzo number 7.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, while Jinzo is active, at the beginning of your opponent's turn, your opponent loses life equal to the number of different action dice in their field. Oh, in the field, both players. How ridiculous is that?
That could be ridiculous.
They could be. And you know, it's good and it's bad, because if you have a bunch of continuous action dice just sitting there, you're probably wasting spots and wasting turns on buying those things to make your opponent lose life. But also, it kind of works the other way too. If your opponent is doing the same thing, relying on that green double mask or those bat signals or things like that, they would lose life.
I'd like to see a card that kind of just disrupts uh like a Shriek or Scarlet Witch or something like that. I know that a Shriek could counter any of those two, but I kind of want to
Mhm.
see something to disrupt it to where it like messes up the flow of a control person a little bit,
Mhm.
because I think if you play control, you kind of have a clear path as long as the other person doesn't have as much control as you.
So something that just protects, kind of like
A Madam Mask or a
a
Wonder
Madam
Woman.
Mask or a Raven, where a certain energy type can't be targeted.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of interesting because there's how many control pieces are there in Dice Masters? There's a lot,
Mm-hmm.
quite a few, and how many disruptors or how many your dice can't be targeted by blah blah blah, or your dice or any of those things that protect your dice from being targeted by those things. There's not that many, honestly. There's
Yeah.
like 3 or 4, and the blankers. There's multiple copies of certain characters that are blankers also. But I would like
Mm-hmm.
to see something like uh card that targets one of your like a die that targets one of your characters gets put back to the target character's card. That would be kind of interesting. So they have to rebuy and put it out there,
Yeah.
and then I don't know. That would be kind
Mm.
of ridiculous.
I mean, there's a lot of different cards I can do that with, like with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't play that much
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh, so that's
Yeah. So there's a couple of guys in the first season, or well, technically that's the second season, but that first season here,
mm-hmm.
um, there are kind of like darker characters. Like there's a guy called Bakura, or Yami Bakura. He's like an evil version of the friend Bakura. He gets possessed by the Millennium Ring, and he's super evil. He banishes people to the Shadow Realm, and like something dark like that, where it would banish their die back to their card, or just banish it from the game, maybe.
Yeah, I
Maximus
mean,
Pegasus also has a Millennium item, so he banishes people to the Shadow Realm. That's why he went to go save his grandpa, because his
mm,
grandpa got banished. So
man. See, I guess with the was one of the spoilers from the Ministry of Dice that WizKids put on us was that we are going to have stuff where you pay a global that's kind of expensive and you kick something back or kick something out of the game. I
yeah,
I think that's a little bit too punishing. I think having it to where it would just kick it back to the card is pretty punishing as it is, but it's not overwhelming. And it'd have to
True,
have
but I
the
mean,
thing where it targets your character cards.
you could be, but you're wasting. If you're going to use the global, you're wasting the hold or whatever for free.
Hmm.
But you're wasting a turn, or you're wasting an ability to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So,
understand, but if like
and
let's,
most if you have multiple on the card, it's not
it's
a
not
big
effective.
deal. It's going to take a while to cycle through to get rid of everything.
Yeah, and as
You
long
know?
as you have
I don't know.
one left on the card, they can't banish it or get rid of the die out of the
Yeah.
game.
So I mean, you whittle them down to the one. Okay. Still got the one that I need.
Yeah, I just I
Plus, if they had, I really feel like that there's a mechanic that's coming to where if they do banish those dice, it's going to be able to bring it back and it's going to do something for you.
I think there's going to be a card where once this creature enters the field or attacks or something like that, for every card banished by doing the global, it gets
Mhm.
+1/+1 or gives other things overcrush for give so many
I hope
characters
so.
overcrush. That would be
I think that
amazing.
that'd be great. Yeah, because
Thematically, that would be
you have a
great.
reason to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a reason to do it at that point. Like other than just to banish a die to hopefully screw over your opponent because they need multiple. Maybe they're a swarmer or something like that, and they need all those dice for ramp. I don't know.
yeah,
It's there's not really. I don't see the point in doing it. It seems like a. It sounds fun. It does sound fun, but it's like I don't know if I would waste my energy on that unless I just had energy to waste.
yeah. I mean, let me just say this straight up right now. I'm kind of a trolley player and kind of a trolley person in real life. It sounds fun, but I mean, if I'm playing that type of thing, I'm just not having fun if someone's just getting rid of all my dice. And it's like, eventually, granted, you'll have access to that global also, but you're not, your team isn't built around that. Their team is
Yeah.
going to be built around having one or two dice per card and rolling with it. And I don't know, it's a feels bad moment, honestly.
Okay.
I hope they do something to where if it combos into something, okay, I understand it's great because you're building
Yeah.
towards something. But if you're not, it's just being a troll to be a troll, and that's it. That just doesn't sound fun.
True. I mean, there's a couple of. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something that's coming out to where you have to have it two of the same die to get an effect, kind of like Songbird. There's a Songbird in one of the sets where if you have two Songbirds in the field, they don't take damage.
Yeah,
So maybe that's one of the reasons why they're doing it, because if you can whittle it down just to that one die, now that effect doesn't trigger anymore. You've lost that effect. So I mean, it's possible, probably not likely. And I
yeah,
don't know if I would waste my time trying to even get rid of those dice by using that global. We'll just have to see what's in the set.
yeah. I mean, you could always just blank Songbird if it's that big of an issue, but Songbird's never been an insane
True.
thing to worry about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
if,
true.
if
But
there
I
gets
mean,
to be cards, dice where it combos when you have two copies of or two dice in there, yeah, you're right. It does make a lot of sense.
maybe
But
they'll bring heroic or team up back.
heroic,
Was it
what?
team up? No, heroic.
What?
Did you ever play heroic? You never played heroic, right?
What's heroic? Is
It's an uncanny. It's not a good ability.
oh
So if you fill the die with heroic or something like that, or if you have a die in the field with heroic, you can team them up together, and the effect only lasts that one turn.
that's so
It's
stupid.
not. It's not good. It's really not that great.
Yeah.
But maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's a better version of heroic.
I mean, I'm all for like making old keywords make sense, but uh, not really. Actually, let's move on from what it was before and just try to like keep the keywords that make sense and build on that. In my
True
opinion,
that.
because that heroic just did not work. Who played it? Honestly,
Not I, said the cat.
yeah. Um. So yeah, I hope one keyword that I'm kind of excited for and hope it doesn't overtake the landscape going forward is going to be range. I
Oh yeah.
I think that could overtake the landscape if it's too crazy because there's a character that gives pay energy, give something a and give it range,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's kind of like an anti attack things, because then you just have a whole bunch of range, and if they attack into you, you just give that range, and all your range destroys it before it attacks.
What if you're out of range?
Shut up. Shut up.
What if you leave a towel on the range?
You know,
And it catches fire?
the times where you have to pay attention in conversation, it's kind of awkward. I'm used to you drawing about now.
No, sorry.
This is just like every other time when we hang out. So,
I drew a Ninja Turtle earlier. That makes you feel better.
was it when we were just
While we're
talking and hanging out? Oh my god.
Yeah, I was earlier. I drew a Ninja Turtle.
That's why you're for quiet when I was like talking to you so much.
Hey, Reg, how's it going, man?
What's up, Reg?
Did you get to hear my Yu-Gi-Oh prototypes that I was talking about with Jinzo? We had an in-depth Yu-Gi-Oh discussion earlier. Sorry, no, it wasn't that in-depth. We just talked about it a little bit.
I would say surface. Surface.
Yeah, we just scratched the surface of it. You know, we didn't break through to the shadow realm, but you know, we just you know.
Oh my god, shadow realm.
The tip of the iceberg.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
Come on now. But yes, you're right.
Yeah, I don't think I hope heroic doesn't make a comeback, but we'll see.
I hope it does, but in a better version.
Captain America's heroic card, what did that do?
I don't know.
Let me look it up.
That might be the only heroic card. I think that's the one that we would hear Double Burst talk about all the time. The KO King would talk about it.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna miss that podcast, by the way. I don't know if anyone else is gonna miss it, but I am. That was one of the first, if not the first, Dice Masters podcast I started listening to. And I'm gonna be sad that it's gone. Honestly, if we can be honest with each other for a second.
Yeah, I really liked their podcast, and I try to catch everyone's, but it's so hard because I'm more accustomed to doing YouTube stuff, and I tried to listen to theirs a lot. I was actually on it, so that was a cool thing.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we both were actually.
Yeah, we were, and you got disconnected, and it was weird. And I was like, I don't know where Chris went. I guess I'll talk.
I have to stop drawing now.
Yep.
So that Captain America, when fielded, Captain America may pair up with a different heroic character until the start of your next turn. While Captain America is paired up with he or his partner, he gains +4/+4. It says he and his partner each gain +4/+4. I thought it was just he gain. Like that's it. But they get +4/+4. Yeah, that's pretty good, but there's not another heroic thing that's good. So
Red says that there's a Wolverine. I don't know what it does.
Let's see.
I have my binders here, but probably faster for you to look it up. UXM?
Yeah. All right. When fielded, Wolverine may pair up with a different heroic character until start of your next turn. While Wolverine is paired up, he and his partner can only be blocked by 2 or more characters.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there, Reg. Sounds
Menace.
like one.
Menace. I like Menace.
Menace to Society was a good movie.
Oh my god.
It's Life in the Hood.
Yeah. Yeah.
It did nothing. Sorry, dude. Heroic's just not that great.
Yeah. You have to set it up, and it's still after you set it up, it's not good. So
yeah. So yeah, we were talking about some of the imaginary Dice Master cards that I made up that were involving stuff from Duelist Kingdom earlier, and I don't know how to do the card generator thing, like get the images and stuff like that. So I was telling Chris earlier, like I would like somebody to help me out and do that, because I like these cards. I think they're a good idea. And they'd be like team pack style. Obviously, they're not. We can't sell them or anything like that. But I think they'd be fun to play, just to have out. You know what I mean?
We'd have two companies upset at us for making them and selling it. It'd be Yu-Gi-Oh crowd and Dice Masters crowd.
Yeah, we definitely could do that. I wouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah,
buy them. But that's besides the point.
Yeah,
legal stuff.
I think, like I said at the beginning of it, I think it'd be awesome if Robert drew a card once a week or whenever we did
Oh,
it, and then we would just come up with key things to go along with it. I know DM Armada did that kind of in the past, but it was cards generated from comic book art and all that. This would be original art from Rob.
oh, original art, you say?
Yeah.
I'll just draw you. I'm gonna start. I took my pencil out, by the way. So
Draw me like one of your French girls.
that means you're losing me.
No, okay. So do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. I mean, the giveaway video is out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Tell your friends. Say hello to your mother for us. I don't know. Tell her to check it out.
Yeah. If you
Comment
know,
on it, like, subscribe.
yeah, if someone you know that's just getting into Dice Masters and they want to try to get something to help them out, just tell them to watch the video. You never know, they may get it. It's the Superman Wonder Woman starter set. That's a good one to start out with. So
Yeah. Also, I'm thinking as soon as I get some, I want to build some like uh teaching teams basically, or some like a, I don't know, I guess a starter deck. I want to be a starter team basically. Out of my extra cards, because I want to actually put these together and take them to my local store and try to teach people how to play and say, oh man, if you like the game, here, take this with you. Buy some packs from the store owner. They're only $1. I would like some help with that, I think, because I have tons of extra dice, tons of extra cards, mostly commons and uncommons. So if anybody is interested in that, maybe we'll throw that together
you could call
and
it
see how that go.
a welcome to Dice Masters team.
Oh, there you go. Welcome to Dice Masters.
I think that would be really good, and like I think most people could recreate these and just have people and just be like, here, try this out. I think we do. You kind of want to stay away from the newer stuff because it's all going to just be you get exactly what you need just to move on, and you don't get any extras
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna have to be stuff that is actually
from the
in my
blind product
collection.
era.
Yeah, yeah, that I have just sitting around. I can like get that stuff together and be like, I have X amount of common, uncommons. That would take some organization on me. But if it's a common or an uncommon, especially of recent sets, I probably have a ton of them.
Yeah,
So I think that'll be fun to do something like that.
and we've also got an idea for a future team building thing. It's going to be very restrictive. It's only going to be super rares
Oh, that
and
one.
and shiny. Was it? Did we say shiny basic actions?
Did we decide on that? I mean, we can. We can decide on it now.
I think that would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Make it
All
only
right.
because
Let's
I've
do that.
got 2 shiny basic actions and that's it.
Oh,
So, yeah,
really?
that's it. Resurrection and
Oh, yeah.
what's that one?
Don't
Uh,
you have a
True
magic
Believer?
missile shiny?
No, I gave that to you.
Oh, you gave it to me. That's right.
I hate that card. Um,
Hmm.
but
Interesting.
so we were thinking about. Do you want to tell him the name?
The Trump Cup?
Yeah, we'd call
I
it the
don't want to
Trump
call
Cup.
it. You really don't want to call it the Trump Cup.
Um,
We'll think of a better name.
we'll try to think of a better name, but maybe we'll call it the Chalice Cup.
There you go. Something like that. We'll workshop it.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out, and we'll
yeah.
get back to you.
Shiny means foil, so.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Indeed.
I kind of like that idea because it'd be super stupid. Because there's
Yeah.
not that many like super rares that really go well together at all.
Yeah. At all. Yeah.
I think I have
So
like
super rare
8 super
and
rares.
super rares and foil basic actions only. Super restrictive. Wow. That
the,
is redonk.
the people that collect are like, yes, yes.
Oh my god, I got quite a few, and it's not. I can't even think of anything. I'm gonna use Serena and Gavi, and that's it. Or not? Yeah, Gavi. It's not douchey, right?
Man,
With what else? What else do I have? Does the Zatanna Shih Tzu cost? Does something with sidekicks, right? Do
Zatanna.
that.
Oh yeah, I think she's a little
Flash
bit more
Bingo.
expensive. You're just gonna do
Mm,
2 cost super rares, you douche.
yeah, man. If you got them, I mean, that's part of the thing, right?
Reynolds Cup, I kind of like that
Reynolds Cup.
because it's all
'Cause it's
shiny.
foil. I like it.
So would that disqualify any like older super rares because they're not shiny?
No, we said super rares or foil base and foil basic
If we
actually.
call it the Reynolds Cup, though, it has to be shiny.
Mm, I don't know.
Robert's thinking in his head, no, because I have the cards that I want to play.
I mean, I still do have a lot of
You
newer
have
stuff.
almost every super rare,
Not
except for like
all. I'm missing
almost.
quite a few.
Yeah,
No, I think that's too restrictive.
because you have those cards that you want to play.
No, I mean, if anybody wants to play, I don't know if everyone's gonna have all of the super rares from
Yeah,
the newer set.
it's
You
gonna
know,
be
there's
really
like
hard for me to play anything that's. I think I may have 3 basic actions that are shiny, but that's it.
yeah, and you wanted to play this format. This is like
I think
partly your idea.
because it's funny.
It is funny. It's very trolly. This is right up your alley.
Yeah, because Little Cup is just probably one of the better
I love
formats.
I love Little Cup.
Yeah, and then the one with uncommon and commons. What's that called?
The green cup,
Green Cup. Okay, all right, whatever.
green.
And then there's nothing with the rares at all, is there?
We'll just call that one yellow snow cone. Yellow snow cone cup.
That would be kind of cool though. Like you could play with everything except for super rares.
Except for what?
Super rares.
Just rares only.
Rares, uncommons, and commons.
That's mostly everybody's team right now.
True.
That's
Okay.
any team.
Well then, how about for the Reynolds Cup? It's rares and super rares,
Oh man, come on.
or just super rares and that's it.
I just want super rares only. 56 foil super rares. That's a lot of super rares, you're right, but I don't think everyone has 56 foil super rares though.
No, here's what Robert's real argument is. The cards I want to play with are not foil super rares. So I
Uh,
don't agree to that. That's really what it boils down to.
I'm looking at my stuff right now.
Maybe you could put aluminum foil, like translucent aluminum foil
Just
over
yeah, that's a thing, right? Translucent aluminum foil.
them.
I guess I could do Angela,
Cap.
super rare Angela, Captain America.
And then after that, Gabi, perhaps.
Maybe. Let's see what's in. Does Deadpool have foil? Deadpool has foil super rares.
Does it? I didn't think it did.
Deadpool has foil, so I got my binder out, guys. Sorry, I have to look. Yeah, Green Arrow, Garbo, Katana, 3 cost, not bad.
Ooh, that was gonna be my Trump Cup.
Your Trump Cup
Yeah.
nominee. All right, I got Super Rare Zatanna is a 3 cost. White Lantern Batman's 4, White Lantern Deadman, and White Lantern Wonder Woman.
But those are quite hard to get out.
Yes, and you can't use question marks.
That's so
Ooh,
stupid.
Deadman you can't either. Boo. That's all I got for Green Arrow Flash. Which is, I think that's almost all of them.
Yeah. You tried trading for one, but you know.
No, that was for Emma Frost from the new X-Men set.
Yeah.
Somehow
That the
got
person
lost.
never sent it, and yeah.
If you trade with people, make sure you send the stuff, guys. Not cool.
Well,
This
we're
is
not going to say the
Deadpool.
person's name because that would be kind
Honestly,
of
I forgot
shy.
the name.
Oh, it's in our discussion on Facebook between me, you, and the
Multiple
person.
Man.
I hate that card.
That's a 2 cost mask.
There's nothing to really combo him off with, though, is there?
Is he? He's not an ally. He just has Swarm, right?
Yeah.
Mjolnir, Captain America with Mjolnir. Charles Xavier, Juggernaut, and Magneto. Oh, I got X-23. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know.
I just should always play with Malekith on a Trump Cup team just to be like, yep, I have it, Robert, and you don't.
I hate you right now. And I don't want to give other stuff because that stuff's hard to get out and it's going to take too long. And that's not what we're doing today.
Yeah, we're actually past time, so.
Oh, we're over. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out.
We try to do it just for an hour so we don't cut into everyone's time too much, but so.
Yeah, and obviously we didn't have that much interesting things to talk about, and it's surprised that we went a whole freaking hour.
I mean, we started getting into Trump or Reynolds Wrap Cup or Reynolds.
Wrap. We'll call it the Diamond League.
The Diamond League. Oh my god.
Let's see.
Platinum League.
Platinum hits.
Let's just stop. Let's just stop.
All right, let's stop. We'll cut it off there, guys. Anything else?
No, that's it. I think I'm good.
Yeah, just everyone check out the giveaway video. We're super excited to be giving things away finally. We got there. It's exciting.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
So I guess that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for us here in the CR Game Room. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and join our conversations on Discord. And as always, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks, everyone, for talking to us. See you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Gals.